Look at this landscape. It looks like the perfect European utopia. But underneath the pristine air lies a society where the rules are absolute. Year after year, data ranks Vienna as the most livable city on Earth. The streets are spotless, the infrastructure runs like clockwork, and the imperial architecture is flawlessly maintained. Outsiders are drawn here by the promise of exceptional safety, geographic isolation amidst these towering Alpine peaks, and the reputation of highly affordable social housing. But that utopia comes at a price. This livability is not a free public good. It is a highly engineered outcome that demands complete submission to local bureaucracy. So the question becomes, does the reality of navigating this rigid, rule-bound system justify the hype of packing up and moving here? This chart shows the Austrian bargain. Left, unmatched livability and stable rent. Right, strict visas, demanding language requirements, and enforced Sunday shutdowns. To find the truth, we evaluate this data through three lenses: the tourist, the corporate expat, and the digital nomad. Austria operates as an Alpine fortress. Surviving inside requires knowing exactly which of these three profiles matches your reality before you cross the border. The first barrier to entry is the border itself. While Austria is a core member of the Schengen area, securing a long-term residency or work permit is a heavily regulated process. This flowchart maps the red-white-red card visa, heavily weighting German fluency and age limits. Clearing this hurdle yields substantial payoffs. This chart displays median salaries in protected sectors: engineering, tourism, and green tech, ranging from 2,500 to 4,000 euros. However, that secure corporate environment offers little room for casual freelancers or remote workers hoping to set up shop on a whim. The system is deliberately built to filter out opportunists and digital nomads who lack the requisite German language skills. This is our input versus yield matrix, tracking quality of life against bureaucratic friction. When we plot career opportunities, they land squarely in the high-quality, high-friction quadrant. The Austrian job market is a walled garden. It yields high rewards for those who commit to long-term assimilation and actively reject spontaneous relocation. That high friction extends directly into daily life, starting with premium European pricing. A standard meal will run you 15 to 30 euros, or roughly 16 to 32 US dollars. Renting a standard one-bedroom apartment in Vienna costs between 850 and 1,400 euros per month. Yet Austria possesses a unique economic buffer against the broader European housing crisis. This is the Karl-Marx-Hof, a physical manifestation of Vienna's social housing network. Today, over 60% of Vienna's population lives in these high-quality, government-subsidized units. This policy keeps the city artificially affordable for its long-term residents. But accessing this system requires navigating years-long government waitlists and meeting established residency prerequisites. This creates a distinct cost paradox. Unestablished expats and short-term visitors bear the brunt of premium daily costs entirely without the safety net of subsidized rent. Updating our matrix, the housing data plots exactly alongside careers, high quality but requiring extremely high friction to access. Affordable Austrian living is an exclusive club where established locals reap the benefits, largely insulated from the premium prices paid by new arrivals and tourists. The final hurdle for newcomers is the unbending cultural contract. Austrians live by a slow and quality ethos. This is most visible in the Sunday shutdown. Almost all commerce ceases, and a day of rest is strictly enforced by both law and culture. Breaking local rules carries immediate social consequences. Austrians fiercely protect their peace, quiet, and order over any demand for customer convenience. The lifestyle thrives on distinct seasonal rhythms. You hike the mountains from June to August, and by December, the cities transform for premium winter traditions like the world-famous Christmas markets. The direct measurable result of this strict social conformity is an exceptionally low crime rate. Walking the streets of Vienna at 3 in the morning is completely safe. You trade 24/7 convenience for unmatched public security. Plotting this final piece on the matrix, the culture and lifestyle icon completes the cluster in the extreme top right quadrant. The cultural contract guarantees absolute safety, but only for those willing to surrender their expectation of modern, on-demand convenience. Now we map this rigid reality directly against our 3 viewer profiles to deliver a clear verdict. This scorecard breaks down the results. For the corporate expat, it is a perfect match. If you prioritize family safety and long-term housing stability, the system works for you. For the short-term tourist, we highly recommend it for the aesthetics and safety, provided you arrive with a moderate to high budget. Finally, for the digital nomad, we actively advise against it. The visa friction, language barriers, and lack of a 24/7 convenience culture make it a poor fit. Austria provides a utopia for the meticulous planner and a bureaucratic nightmare for the spontaneous opportunist. This country's livability is not a happy accident. It is a highly engineered machine fueled entirely by strict adherence to the rules. Could you survive living in a city that stays completely silent on Sundays? Let us know in the comments. Next stop, Azerbaijan, the land of fire and